Drinker, I have two disturbing bits of Star Wars news.
Oh no.
Okay.
What, they're gonna make some more?
Oh no. What do we
First
got?
one, well, one very official, one less official, but we kind of knew this was happening anyway. So first up, I just saw this article because I've been linked to it. Pedro Pascal fully supports Bo-Katan taking over Mandalorian.
Oh, what a surprise! Of course he does.
He does, yeah, man.
Is there any like progressive thing he won't chill for at this point?
You know what?
Come on, Pedro.
Now I'm a fan of Last of Us 2. I can't wait till the 5 hour comes. I really can't.
So I'll go through it as fast as I can. So speaking to Variety, Pascal explained he loved seeing Katie Sackhoff's Bo-Katan take on the titular Mandalorian title, and he's a big fan of Dave Filoni's extended Star Wars universe. And he said, I think the big focus on Bo-Katan was great in that it also brings into full realization a beloved character from the world of Dave Filoni. He almost sees Din Djarin's character as an entry point to Filoni's stories, which includes the animated series Clone Wars and Rebels. Everyone gets to experience the excitement of Bo-Katan being introduced, and then she's a badass and she's perfectly cast. I just think it's perfect that we get to meet and see the character, and she gets to do cool shit in the second season, and then she gets to take center stage in the third, and it's what I would want for the character. And as a fan of Clone Wars,
so he's out.
To be fair, I can understand why he would want out, because sitting in a sound booth for like 5 minutes per day recording his audio,
Saying this is the way over and over again.
Yeah, and then letting a stuntman do all the actual on-set performance for him, like that's got to take it out of you. That's not the sort of workload that a man can maintain.
How hard he's worked. How hard he's worked in that 5 minutes.
One of the last quotes
he gave it everything.
This is the
Who
way.
is the Mandalorian at this point? I think it could be anyone. That's what he said.
Fine, I'm the Mandalorian now. Bitch.
Does Pedro
This is
not
the
know?
way.
Like, I don't think Pedro knows about Last of Us Part 2. Maybe he's like, I've got
Maybe he
this
doesn't,
Last of Us show. I'm going to be on it for 10 years.
Yeah, I'm confused about that. He's like, he's got a long career. Does he know that he gets pummeled? Like,
It's a real long-term gig, this one.
What's his plan? You would think he'd want to hold on to Mando just in case.
Yeah, the sooner that guy goes away, the better. Like he is the male Brie Larson. Him and Simu Liu. They're kind of
he's an insufferable
he's cooler
prick.
than Simu's fucking weird, man.
Yeah,
But
he's a weird dude.
I think the problem with Pedro as well is that like he's just flavor of the month in Hollywood, and so you see him in fucking everything, and it just gets tiresome seeing the same guy in like every TV
he's the
show.
Latino Idris Elba.
And he clearly doesn't. He just doesn't want to do Mandalorian. It's like I'd prefer him just say that. Just say that. You don't have to say this whole like, you know what? It's important for the show that Bo-Katan take over. It's like you just don't want to play the fucking character because you're bored with it. Just say that.
Yeah.
Where was everyone's Where was everyone's breaking point with the Mandalorian? Like I personally was like, the second I saw Baby Yoda, I knew what it was gonna be from the first episode. I was
my breaking point
from,
was
the very beginning.
season 1, episode 3 and 4. That's what killed me on it. I can even tell you exactly what it was, but I know that's early
Gina
compared to a
Carano?
lot of people.
The Gina
No,
Carano?
that's the thing. I like bringing in all kinds of characters like that. It was the stupid ATST story.
That's what I'm referring to. He was with Gina on that one.
Oh yeah, I'm saying it's not.
I'm
saying it's not Gina Carano that made me hate the show or anything.
Oh, no, I didn't mind her.
Howard show.
I didn't mind her.
Bryce Dallas Howard's directed one, which was pretty. Oh, the one where he like.
It's they have a ship through the whole episode,
looking at everybody.
Maybe use the ship to take out the ATST, and they never think of that. It's got a fucking starship. It's not my people to do it.
I wasn't sure, but then like the show gets progressively stupider as it goes. It is freaking.
Season 3 is the worst of the 3.
Season 3 is god awful.
I made my Mandalorian video without even bothering finishing season 3 because I was so confident that they weren't going to contradict my points. They're going to do nothing. They're going to continue to do fuck all, and I could just make this video anyway because it's such a vapid show. It's just not.
Pedro wasn't even in season 3. He doesn't show up at all.
The entire show is just like an exercise of making something out of absolutely nothing.
Yep.
That's all it is. It's like a nothing show. And so like I was pretty much indifferent to it throughout season 1 and 2. And I think the point where I just started to actively hate it was that episode where it just focuses on completely different characters in season 3, where like the action just zips over to these like other two people on Coruscant.
A different TV show starts up randomly.
Yeah, and I'm just like, oh fuck this.
There's no narrative to follow.
No
like, you don't know what the hell's
and
going on.
guys, Drinker didn't even watch the Jack Black Lizzo one, and he hates it.
Dude.
I was done. I was done after that.
Remember when they brought up Count Dooku and they actually talked about like politics?
Like,
and for
it's like the one sentence.
Like, I raised an eyebrow and then they fucking like shoot him in the head and say, "Oh, politics." I think I like left my fucking computer area after that. Just walked away because like why even like tease that? Make me raise an eyebrow and then just shit on it.
They
Because
said the thing. It's the Star Wars thing in the prequels because Disney's always loved the prequels, even though they completely disrespected them in the first line of their first fucking movie.
Oh yeah, they hated the prequels until they realized they could make money off them.
like that didn't age well.
What was the other piece of unconfirmed news?
Oh yeah,
Right. So, it's Star Wars New Jedi Order to shoot in April 2024, and we've been given a synopsis as well, which is set roughly 15 years after Rey's victory over Palpatine. Shut up. And the end of Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. The sequel delves into Rey's courageous endeavor to restore the Jedi Order, where she assumes the role of mentor to two promising young students, a girl and a boy. As their training progresses, it becomes evident that the girl possesses extraordinary abilities.
What? Imagine my shock. I'm out, man.
Brunette. Gotta be brunette. Okay.
Yeah. She'll have a British accent.
My question is, when did they write this? Or is this just another Kathleen Kennedy announcement? Where does it come from?
Well, it's got all the information on it. Status April 2024, location United Kingdom, producer Kathleen Kennedy, writer Stephen Knight, director Shamin Obeid Chenoy.
Stephen Knight was hired right at the writer's strike, so they're not writing shit right now.
Yeah, of course. Well, this is the set date, I guess. It looks a little bit official. I'm not sure exactly what the source is.
What was the release date again? What was it?
What was the what? Sorry, 2024 April. Yeah.
3, 2.
For the movie
that is not far away.
For the movie to be released.
My mind is blown that they're actually moving. I did say this would be the one I'd expect them to move forward with once I heard that they were actually out of the three, but still, what a stupid fucking decision.
Like in the same year, a Phoebe Waller-Bridge Indiana Jones and a Rey Star Wars movie. I might be able to retire after that.
If you want to,
and the Marvels,
I'm going to put an extension on my pool. And
I just put a link in chat, Gary, if you want to check it out. That's where I found it from.
Buy the house next door. Just kidding.
What are these weird rumors that seem to be floating around? I have no idea if there's any veracity to this. That the Acolyte has been canned, and it's not going to be moving forward.
It's already been shot.
Well, I know, but then I'm hearing these things that like it's like all they've shot is like enough material for like a trilogy of like short films rather than like full episodes. It's almost like they haven't even got enough to actually make a series on this. And apparently it's been such a mess that they've basically like quietly shelved it and they're not planning to do it anymore.
That would be the most colossal. That would be a colossal failure to end all failures because they spent a good, I'm going to estimate low, hour and a half, 2 hours of time at Star Wars Celebration on the Acolyte, bringing in the actors, bringing in the showrunner, the former Harvey Weinstein assistant, Leslie Headland. And yeah, that would be unfathomable. Now, it depends on who's reporting it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, it was on Reddit threads and stuff, so it could be complete nonsense.
Yeah, but, don't take this to be true. It's something that people have been linking me, and I was like, oh, it could be.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's
expected release date May 22nd, 2026, which to me seems too early, but we'll see.
If you're looking for Disney to cancel things that are tax write-offs, look for Ironheart, Agatha, maybe Echo, because I've heard Echo's a massive, but that's also been completely shot. It's really hard to get. Like even Batgirl wasn't completely shot. There was still more to do. It was 90% shot, but it wasn't completely shot. What I've heard is Acolyte is done. Like it's in post. So
what is Echo?
Echo. Okay, did you watch Hawkeye?
Fuck no. Come on.
Okay. Echo.
Why would I do such a thing?
Daredevil villain that they put into Hawkeye because she's indigenous, but not there. She's also deaf, and she also is an amputee. So they just checked 3 boxes with that, and she beat Hawkeye.
Of course she did.
You know, and then they gave her own series, which is going to have Daredevil and Kingpin in it. And it's been shot for a long time. I mean, months. It's been done. Like they could release it on Disney Plus tomorrow, but apparently it's just such shit. Tell me, going back to the drawing board.
Tell me what they did to Kingpin. I love
Kingpin
the first half of the second
defeated
season.
by Kate Bishop, and then gets potentially not killed. She probably doesn't kill him, but Echo got Kingpin in the situation where she could have killed him at the end, which is just fucking ridiculous. Okay, Kingpin could rip Echo in half.
This is what I'm saying. How? Like, what was the logistics here? What did they do to stop Kingpin? Why is he ripping his head off? Like,
Kate
it's
Bishop used like
a waste.
what was, help me chat, was some kind of where she blew up, so she used some arrows to blow up Kingpin after he got hit by a car, but Kate Bishop's mom was evil, and then Kingpin got beat. So he got blown up by an arrow by Kate Bishop, and then he walks out and Echo has a gun on him. At the end you hear the gunfire, but she obviously doesn't kill him because he's going to be in her series and in the Daredevil series that stopped production, by the way.
Did it?
Thankfully, Born Again, and it was they took Marvel's best villain from Marvel's best series and cucked him almost immediately.
His performance in the first season was almost perfect. Like he just nailed it. And I've liked Kingpin since I was a little kid, and he captured everything I wanted out of the character.
Dude, he decapitated a dude with car door.
Fucking car door thing. Nuts, Vanessa.
That was just for interrupting him at dinner, wasn't it?
Shit. Even what was the black dude that he killed? That was the journalist for visiting his mom. Even that scene, like he just wasn't like generic bad guy villain. He actually it was believable. You fuck with my mom, I'm gonna fucking kill you. And they actually gave him a good funeral scene. Like, what is this quality? Where is this? Everything about that season was just on point. And then he gets to She-Hulk. Like, fuck was that? That's the best thing they've made and the worst thing they've made.
There is pre-2016 Hollywood and post, and that's
they are very different entities.